snap his hurt, he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, hey, all my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, hey, all the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, hey, front to back gay yelling, bring 'em out, hey, I'm ready to get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the brick. You talk about, now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, hey, all my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, hey, all the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, hey, front to back gay yelling, bring 'em out, hey, mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when he show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, hey, all my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, hey, all the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, hey, bring 'em out, hey, all my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, hey, all the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, hey, front the back gay yelling, bring 'em out, oh.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears.
Oh, dang.
When the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway for Wild Card Weekend. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought to the inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. This is probably a big game here for Loveland. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be 1st down Bears. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Williams to throw on first. Buccaneers are holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back. Gets a pick six and a Tampa Bay touchdown. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. After the pick, here's Williams. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. That is exactly what they needed, Brock. The throw that gets him stabilized after a disastrous miscue early.
You know I love when coordinators show that kind of confidence, quickly reestablishing it with his quarterback, and now he can start playing like that pick six never happened.
2nd and 3 now. Williams from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Look at that power, deep left side.
That was a good team, man.
Like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And this is going to go as a game of about 3 before he's been escorted out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Williams on the play action. But a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
3rd down, here's Williams. That's a good pass rush. As he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The kick by Patterson is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Charger, 19 Charger, Panther 60.
Throwing off the play fake. Deep to the left side. Maybe some yards. It's an interception on his first pass. Tyree Stevenson has it. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Williams. It is caught left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Gain of 15 there. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down throw by Williams. The man, Loveland has it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Williams on 1st down. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
And the pass is caught. Tech Tillmore on the score. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second and 10, still at the 28. They're going to try and throw it here. Pass caught by the rookie from Arkansas. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's going to go to gain 13 yards. And the Bucs have the ball.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On the set.
So 1st down from the 41. Going back on the handoff.
Me too.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready?
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready? 65 cents. 65 cents. 65 cents.
The play clock runs out, so this will be a
Big
delay.
fuck
A
bro.
little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
19 strikes. 19 strikes. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Looking in the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Dragon 60.
3rd and long for him here. This is a heater going deep. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And the punter earning some high fives on that one. They're going to down this kick at the 3. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Looking from the gun, Williams. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Finds him on the crossing route. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB a tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Williams throwing on 4. Has his man caught by Aguja. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive. We've set it down from the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. Let's do Dunze again. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup
It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have it 2nd and 4. Here's Williams again. Throwing towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play of this drive. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Running inside by Moore. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. First down, here's Swift. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's another Bears first down.
Offense is set, 1st and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
Williams will look to throw. Ran for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. Taken out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple, and he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in, touchdown! The Bears now lead by 10. To rock this offense, looking sharpier in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Williams trying to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of the field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Red. 71, 19 right. 18, Pioneer.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. Limited damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. There's a hurry up
Street.
Kick the running back in motion.
19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready up.
They'll throw here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they really love that driver because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can have a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He saw the draw on him. He pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down.
Hawk 70. Cup 19. Ready.
They're going to throw out of the gun. And he goes down. The Bears get it. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. It's going to bring up a top third down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Ready.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. This is hauled in by Allen on the right side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Feet nines, Kate. Feet nines. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nines move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Williams from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down now, ball at the 33. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. The Bears on top here at Soldier Field. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Vegas!
First down throw by Williams. That's more on the quick slant. And he takes this in.
Man, coverage is terrible, man.
The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. DJ for the touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get in on the slant, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the
Plenty of time. We all right, boys.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Go.
They'll go play action.
Get the fuck out of here.
Intercepted again.
Yeah.
Let's get it back after making their 3rd interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten in picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got
That's
to
funny.
protect the football. It is the
Look at the
greatest
ball.
treasure you have as an offense.
Hey,
And this
you look
defense,
through that
well, they've got
motherfucker.
2 in
Hands
the
on
pocket,
other
and you
front.
know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline.
What the fuck is going on, man?
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline.
Why they letting us pick no plays, man? Man, this shit ain't even, the time clock ain't even moving or nothing. Man. I don't know what's going on, bro. All them goddamn codes and shit you putting in and jacked us off. I don't know what's going on. I can't even quit. I don't know what the fuck going on, bro. I shit just stuck. They won't let me pick a play or nothing.